up, guys? Today we're going to try and do something a little bit different with this channel. It's sort of an idea that I've had for a while, but one that I haven't really been able to do because I haven't had a portable camera. But now I do, and it just so happened this weekend that me and my friends were actually going to be going out and doing the thing that I was thinking about making a video about. So what is it that we're doing? Well, we're going to explore an allegedly haunted house. And I say haunted house because I've never been to this house. I don't know if it's haunted or not, but if you remember Neve, she did the Too Much Information podcast with me. This haunted house is near her. It's literally like down the road from where she lives. And me and my other friend Rachel are going to Neve's house tonight, and we're going to go and explore this derelict house. And ironically enough, this derelict house is actually the house that my father was born in. Yes, my dad was born in the living room of this house way back. Like, my dad's turning 50 this year, so 50 years ago my dad was born in this house. No one lives in it now, but back in the day my grandparents lived in there for a while, and my granny gave birth to my dad in the living room of this house, so there's a connection with me in this house. Ironically enough, before me and Neve even knew each other, my dad was taking me and Alana, to my sister Alana, to this house and saying that's where I was born. So literally, like, before we even knew who Neve was, we were visiting this house literally up the road from her. It's weird how small the world is sometimes. But we're going to explore this house, and I'm going to document it for the channel, and they're going to use a Ouija board. I am not touching a Ouija board. Neve and Rachel want to use a Ouija board. I am not going to be using the Ouija board. I have been warned off Ouija boards ever since I was a kid. I've heard stories. I'm not doing it. But I will be documenting them using it in case something happens or we catch something on camera, which is very unlikely. But I think it'll be fun. Just a fun wee adventure to go on with me, you guys. And you never know, maybe we'll find ghosts. Maybe we'll be the ones who discover that ghosts are real. I doubt it. But, you know, we're gonna look out for those orbs that people always catch when they're ghost hunting, listen to noises, and even Rachel are gonna use the Ouija board, the fools that they are. And we'll see what happens. Maybe nothing will come of it. Maybe it'll just be a boring video, but yeah, I wanted to try something different with this channel, and I thought that documenting this would be quite different, so yeah, you're gonna come with me while we go ghost hunting. Fabulous. So I'm just gonna play the footage now of what we did and how we did it and what went on, so okay. So today, myself, no wonder that is me, Rachel McKelvey, Erin Curran. That's Rachel. Okay. And I'm Erin. Wow, that was an attractive shot. Yeah. Today we're going to the haunted house just across the road from where I currently live in a country area. Now, the funny thing that I like about this house, first and foremost, is that, funnily enough, Erin's dad was born in it. And she used to visit that house before I even knew her. So we were like 10 meters away from each other and didn't even know it, and then this bitch crawled into my life, so yeah, Rachel came after. So today we're going to go to the haunted house with the Ouija board. It is fire, and kids shouldn't play with fire. Very dangerous instrument. And we're going to see if we can find any supernatural entities there. Now, throughout my time living in this house, which is lovely, it's not haunted, there has been some kind of supernatural events that have occurred. Now, they haven't been anything too extensive, like no damage has been done, but a particular few that I remember is riding my bike past the house one time, and I looked over the house and I saw a figure standing in the window, and I sort of just stared at her for a minute, and then a car just beamed on past me. So how'd you know it was a her? Just sort of felt like it. Yeah. And then just as I was staring at her, a car raced past me, so I didn't even acknowledge the car was there. And I think it was probably meant to be some kind of distraction. That's probably the worst one I've seen. I've seen things there, but it's never been anything more than corner of my eye kind of thing. Yeah. And to be fair, I used to go there when it was quite dark, so it could have been an illusion. A particular key fact of one of them is that we weren't good children. I'll say that now.
We went over there with rocks and we put the windows through. We smashed every piece of glass in that place. Once the destruction had been sufficiently done, we returned the next day and it was all put back together. Now, I realise there's going to be skeptics who are going to say that the owner of the house went there and repaired the damage and, you know, it's ridiculous to think that this could have all just come back. But everything that we had destroyed had been left. It was only the windows that remained, and why would he fix that and nothing else? It was very peculiar. Of course we put the windows through again, but...
Of course she's dead.
That's not the point I'm trying to make.
Naturally.
The point I'm trying to make is that this house is weird. And going there with a Ouija board is definitely going to result in some kind of interesting activity.
And I'm not doing the Ouija board.
Yes, Erin refuses to have any part in the Ouija board, which is fair enough. You know, she's a loser, so it makes sense, really.
I'm going to be the camera person.
That's the trip plan for today, at the very least. You'll see shots of the house over my speaking anyway, so you can see what we're in for. I guess we're ready to rock and roll?
Yep. This should be fun. Any parting words, Rachel? Do you want to add anything? What are you hoping to happen?
I want to get dragged across the room.
Of course.
But not by a ghost. That's not by a ghost, it's going to be one of us to do it.
Oh, yeah.
I want a ghost, I want a demon.
Yeah,
I want a demon.
Demon, she wants Zozo.
I want Zozo.
Yeah, what? Okay, Neve, tell us who Zozo is.
Okay, for anyone who's unfamiliar about Zozo, I don't know why you're watching a Ouija board video. Zozo is a demon that is usually inhabiting Ouija boards. It's the most common entity that you'll come across in the, you know, vindictive side. You know, you might come across spirits who are just looking for a chat, but if you ever come across this demon, you say goodbye straight away and you dispose of that Ouija board because it is extremely dangerous. It can interact with you physically, resulting in any kind of harm to yourself, to your surroundings, to people who are with you. It's not a situation you want to be in, and quite frankly, if we come into Zozo, we are leaving that house and never returning. And we're leaving the Ouija board there because he can sort of connect to these kind of things, and if he connects to your Ouija board, you're fucked.
Yeah, everyone's haunted.
We didn't bring holy water. We're gonna die.
I drank holy water.
Then you can go first.
Aye. Holy Ribena.
Aye.
Built up this whole proposition that this is going to be an exciting adventure. We're going at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
Because someone wouldn't go at night. I want to make that very clear to everyone listening. I wanted to go last night when it was dark and scary. So when you are watching this video and it's not dark and scary, I apologise, but it wasn't my idea.
There's the house. It's where my daddy was born. People said they were going to knock it down for a while, but it's just never moved. So at this point you can just sort of run. Nothing bad happens. Well, in saying that, we're going to find out.
Used to cover the floor. Now it's there. Try not to touch it.
Oh shit. Erin, are we allowed to swear in these?
Huh?
Are we allowed to swear?
Yeah?
Sweet.
I'm not monetized anymore.
Where are you?
my dad's fireplace.
Oh, gee. Oh, fuck that. Fuck off. Fuck off. That.
What is it?
You can't see your fucking face is fucking...
See how awesome would this have been?
Yeah, no, fuck off with that shit. Look at that. Look at that up there. That wee crawl space. And that's all kinds of wrong.
So this would have been the kitchen and normal average size of the fridge. In there would have been hanging to get out to the toilet. That's obviously where we kept all the kitchen.
Could have been that fireplace where dad was born.
Right there, cubby hole.
See, we've got the bread bin. Yeah, I think this house is promising. How much do you want for it then? I'll take it. I'm gonna go rush it. Chest of doors first.
This registered
This is
5. That gate over there.
which gate?
So much. You want to find over? What can I say? It's a creepy house. I don't know if it's just young illusions or what might have been going through my head, but I've seen some creepy shit. Always the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was a dream or not, but up in the crawl space, I could have sworn I saw a hand come through there.
Oh,
I'm just going to show some manly shoes. That wasn't knocked down the last time I was here.
Huh?
That wasn't down the last time I was here.
So somebody pushed it or...
Could have been someone staying here.
For the sake of the video, let's say demon. For the sake of the video, let's say demon.
Demon.
You can crawl out and sell them. I don't know how sturdy it is.
What are you doing?
Oh, that was us.
7 years of bad luck there.
Is that some of the stuff you broke?
And the windows.
It was a mirror.
Not that we're confessing to vandalism. I'm pretty sure you can climb out and sit on that.
No.
I've not done it just yet, but I think I could.
On this?
Yeah.
I remember when my dad took me to see it, these were like blowing out in the window. And I was just like, that is like textbook haunted house, like what the hell?
So what I'm thinking is if we get some kind of table, there's one downstairs or... We need something to lay the board on because I'm not, know about anyone else, I'm not sitting on the floor.
Like this.
Yeah. But I want to do it in that room.
That's going to be showing for half this, I'm just saying.
What are you doing?
Just looking around. There used to be a spice shop. Jump scare.
What?
Don't pull that, Rachel.
It's funny. It's investment, isn't it? What's this? Who wants to go?
Probably the farmer who owns this. That's all there is to it, I'm afraid.
Aaron, get in the cupboard.
I'm not going back in the closet, you can go.
No.
Exactly.
Here's Johnny! It begins. Bum bum bum.
We just found a white feather and my dad, I don't know if it's a common thing, but my dad always believed that a white feather meant that someone who's died is watching over you, and someone good. Like it could be my granddad saying, "What the fuck are you doing in my house?" You know, that kind of thing. But it's nothing threatening, but it could mean one of our dead relatives are here right now.
I mean, remain optimistic. We're not going to die or anything. What? Well, we might.
Clearly here you can see that Niamh has a death wish.
So I live my life on the wild side. I climb in cupboards, I climb out onto stone things, and I play with glass.
How long have you been a wolf otherkin? How long have you been a wolf otherkin?
Can you howl? Beautiful.
Can I come back in?
No.
Mother, can you let me inside?
No.
No.
It's cold out
Don't
here.
put it against the nail.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Get in, you weirdo.
Yeah.
This is actually really nice and cold.
My ass don't fit.
Just tell us what just happened.
What monster spilled?
Yeah, it spilled and it looks like something pissed itself.
Look at my phone sock. Look at it. It drips devil cum.
This was supposed to be a funny thing, like, haha, Rachel brought the devil juice, and it literally pissed in Neve's bag. It soaked the Bible. The Bible is destroyed.
But the
look,
Ouija board's okay.
yeah, the Ouija board is absolutely fine.
But the Bible is that. Soaked in devil juice. We're safe, we're good, no harm to come. Jesus.
You might as well explain why you brought it with you, Rachel. Why'd you bring
Oh.
your monster?
It's a devil drink because this is the number 6 in Latin, I believe. So it's 666. And then this is a sign of the beast in Greek. And their slogan is Unleash the Beast, so people believe it's a drink of the devil.
And we're gonna use it to summon Satan.
Explains why you drink it.
It's half fucking nothing on it.
And it's
Oh fuck, I wonder why!
it's already created havoc.
Well, bitches and hoes, we might as well get into this. Oh, great Marty architect.
Excuse me?
Satan.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, the
Alright.
Marty architect.
Is it
Not so hard, just one. And then you hold it lightly so, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ready? Is there any spirits in this house? Well, we failed.
You're supposed to concentrate and take it seriously.
Alright. Is there any spirits in this house? Well, the wind escalated, so that's a good sign, isn't it?
Aye.
I know they say you're supposed to be really patient, but unfortunately patience isn't a virtue I possess, so really this was a terrible idea.
Maybe it will be dark by the time we get something.
Right, okay, is there any demons in this house? Whoa! No.
Yeah, there you go.
JK.
J.K. Rowling.
Oh my god, you totally had me fooled.
You're not supposed to take your fucking thing off without saying goodbye. That's okay.
There's nothing there.
We didn't start.
Or so it wanted us to think.
We have to warm up the board.
We did warm up the board. Right, Rachel, you do it. Ask it a question.
Right. What shall I ask?
They say just stay with simple questions.
Honestly, I think the monsters just made this really sticky.
For fuck's sake.
No, it hasn't. No? Oh, it's just I was doing it the wrong side, that's why. Here then? I like this.
Just go.
What should I ask it then?
What I literally just told you.
Is there any people here? There's not any people here.
But that bag started moving.
So is that door behind you?
Couldn't be the wind.
No, of course not. It's not like it's a windy day or
The
anything.
windows are all closed, guys.
Hi.
Technically, she's right.
Oh, no, it's fucking up. Close that fucking window.
I'm not cheating here, no.
Close that fucking window. Look at that. Running our investigation. For Christ's sake, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, triple.
It's not even. There we go.
She can't even close a window.
Right. There you go. Close that fucking window.
That's the issue.
You're taking this seriously. Right.
And I feel good to be a gangster.
Is there any people here in this building?
You mean apart from us?
Apart from us? Apparently not. No.
Ask it just to move the planchette.
Can you move the thing I'm holding?
Planchette.
Planchette? No, I can't. I don't have patience for this. Come on now, for fuck's sake. I know you're dead, but I'm not. Fucking man.
I mean, even if Zozo wants to show up, I know what I said earlier, but yeah.
Zozo, are you here?
No, don't summon Zozo. Don't summon.
Oh my god.
Don't summon Zozo, man.
It's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
It would just say Zozo over and over again.
It would do this. Like that.
Yeah, it would go Zozo.
Yeah.
Z-O-Z-O.
They don't need much pressure, like.
One of the things they say is like, I offer up my energy for you to use. Take it and communicate with us.
What she just said.
No, you have to say it. You're the one asking the questions.
Okay. I offer my energy for you to take and use if you need it. But not my monster, please. Thanks.
Yeah, she needs that to ruin her stuff.
I need that. Did you break my can of monster?
That's a good question.
No, the wind pushed it off the fucking...
Oh, that's what I had to believe.
No, your bag was sitting on the thing and the wind knocked it over.
Why would you put logic in a ghost video?
Don't know why. I don't know what punctured the fucking can.
I have nothing interesting to put in.
I'm gonna start with a T.
If you want to carry on the conversation, go to another word. Letter.
You're gonna spill the tea? Like my monster?
You're really upset about the monster.
I am. That was my only original can. Would you like some monster?
Don't pour monster on the
I'm drinking the fucking monster.
I don't know what you do anymore. I felt like this vibrated. Fuck me.
What?
Her phone vibrated and I thought it was this. Fuck. We are hardcore fucking business people who don't get scared at everything but a phone vibrating. Alright, so the attempt with the Ouija board wasn't exactly successful, so we're moving on to another demonic side of demon, I don't know. Something that sounds intelligent. So, yeah, that'll do. Anywho, what we're going to use is tarot cards. Now, they're not as dangerous as Ouija boards. However, one of our friends, Erin's sister, got angel cards at one point, and that brought one fucker of an entity into the house. It was spiteful as fuck.
It also predicted her pregnancy.
Yes, we used the angel cards and predicted a woman's pregnancy, which was hysterical. Regardless, it did bring in something bad. Now, that was angel cards that are supposed to be, you know, God's work. Hallelujah.
Not really.
Not really. They were supposed to be good.
Were they new cards or
They were
used
new.
cards?
They were new cards.
They were my granny's. She thought they were Catholic, but angels aren't really.
It's more like pagan.
Yeah.
I digress. What the point is you should really only make your own tarot cards or have them made for you. You shouldn't really buy them. I bought these, so I'm a hypocrite. But for anyone who's wanting to safely perform any kind of tarot reading, get your cards made for you. Or make them yourself.
Or just buy them if you're an idiot like Neve.
Yeah. I'm not known for safety, I just climbed out through a window and stood on a stone thing, so.
Rachel, you're standing there like a fucking bodyguard.
I stand like this.
Oh, we need to ask a question first.
Well, are we going to ask things related to the house, or?
Might as well.
Is there anything in here, basically?
Well, tarot cards are more known for predicting some kind of future events, whereas Ouija boards are very limited in that situation. So.
Oh, you're so into the Ouija.
Are we going to get in trouble for using a Ouija board?
We're gonna have people in the comments going, "You're using them wrong."
You're not taking this seriously enough.
At least we're putting them on a Ouija board.
I don't think that helps or
It's me.
distresses them any point. Right. 9 of Pentacles.
Oh, or skulls.
What's that say?
What?
Knave of Wands. 10 of Wands. 9 of Wands. And 8 of Wands.
Okay, no.
I've got a lot of wands right now.
I don't like that.
So, here's hoping the wands mean ice cream. Right, because I'm a professional, I have a book that tells me what these mean. Now, that's in French. So the first one we have is the 9 of Pentacles, which means, well, bear down. Okay. So the 9 of Pentacles, this is a good start. These grounds of my ancestral home now lie in ruined decay. And yet, with mine eyes, I still walk in its majestic corridors with my head held high, a determination nightly to never spill my ghostly tears at the things fondly remembered.
I got chills now.
No fucking joke. That is what the first card means.
Right, let's do.
Proof right there. Knave of Wands. In hallowed halls he sits and offers his ancient words of wisdom that you may act upon, if only you have the courage to do so. So Jesus is communicating to us, and we spilled the devil juice all over it. So that's good.
Just in case it's not on camera, we brought a crucifix and Rachel spilled it on it.
Yep.
I also spilled it on the Bible, if that makes it any better.
Yep, the Bible is covered in fucking...
Michael Bublé.
Shut up, Rachel, you didn't make that joke. Right, we have 10 of Wands next. So, when comes that moment to say that we have endured all that we can, we have to stop those, we're busy. When comes the moment to say that we have endured all that we can, we have to realise that we are not alone and shall not be thought of any less by letting others help.
All I heard was we are not alone. I was
Yeah.
like, pardon me, where are you?
9 of Wands. The elders of the clan bear their stars with pride, for they are moments of victory carved deep in the offers of us, the strength which we thought to be ours. It's kind of weird. And 8 of Wands. From your vantage point, the sky is clear. Accurate enough.
Except it's going to be really bad weather for the rest of the week.
The sky is clear and blue, and all seems well with the world. Yet, on the breeze comes a whisper of change. Sinews stiffen, and you stand ready for the moment to come. So that was fun. We got a little bit more from that than you would have expected in comparison to the Ouija board. Now, from what I gather from that, if I'm not being so blunt, we are in an ancestral home technically, as it was, as we said earlier, Erin's dad's house.
Hello.
And we made mention of being not alone. If that was the case, I think we would have had any kind of interaction at all. Could try again.
But they don't always show up anyway.
No. That's another point to make. When anyone who is wanting to do Ouija summonings, which I'm not against personally, go for it. I don't really give a shit if you get hurt by demons or not. One of the things that we've read is that it doesn't always happen. Whether there be someone here or not, it's not always a guarantee, and patience is a key factor. Now, this video isn't going to be half an hour long, so we're not going to be sitting waiting here for hours and hours for something to happen at the possibility of nothing happening at all.
I'm not going to manufacture anything either.
Exactly. It doesn't always happen, and it's just as simple as that, regardless of living in something in this house or not.
Does the house recognise me or anyone in the house?
Do you want to get in? You've not been in the video?
Come on, guys!
Wow, there's some of these that are turned.
I'll just ignore them.
No, start fencing house.
Loads of these that are turned around wrong.
I shuffled them. Wrong,
Right.
Is there anyone apart from my friends in this house that recognises me or my family? Okay, skulls immediately, great. 4 of Pentacles,
We're getting the same cards, can I just say?
5 of Wands,
There's a lot of similar ones, though, to be fair.
King of Swords,
The devil! The devil!
Out of the way.
Fuck!
Well, let's get the explanations out. First one we had was the 4 of Pentacles. So, my dominion over all things is irrefutable, and I shall not relinquish control over those that call me master.
That sounds like the fucking devil.
Doesn't it? Next one. What is it?
5 of Wands.
I'm thankful we haven't got any cups yet. At every clan meeting, there tends to be a disagreement when others will step forward to challenge your opinions. Only through cooperation can these moments be laid to rest. And the next one is King of Swords, isn't it? Mm-hmm. You come to me seeking justice, and I offer my judgment impartially, for that is the course set down by my regal forefathers, and I shall uphold that duty to best of my abilities. And the last one is the devil.
The fun one.
I have skills.
That's promising. Okay, at least we didn't get the hangman or death.
Goosebumps here.
Oh, she actually has goosebumps.
It's hard to see on the camera, but she
That's
does.
like pale ass skin.
She does have goosebumps.
Alright, we ready?
I love the books.
Evil personified is the taker and keeper of souls. As long as we continue to strive for spiritual enlightenment and ignore his promises, only then good come from his evil.
What do you take from this?
My interpretation.
Yes.
My interpretation's weak. I mean, it's not exactly promising, is it?
No.
Getting the devil and then someone who has dominion over us all. I don't think it answers our question very well. What I think it might be explaining is that there is something here, possibly something that is perhaps a bit more powerful than we anticipated and doesn't want us here. So let's ask another question.
My turn.
Rachel's turn.
Are we safe in this house?
See, that's how you do tarot cards, you don't put it down first. No.
Okay. I choose where I put them. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Hi.
Yes, very.
Right, the first one is The King of Cups.
Flip them over and I'll get
The
them.
anemic.
What we saying?
Fuck, did we get cups?
Queen of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Four of Cups.
Right. What was the first one? King of Cups.
King of Cups. The anemic one.
Can I go around and get the...
He is as old as time itself, and his wisdom is the mirror of that age. He will impart solid insight and be tolerant of your needs, but always remember to be reverent in his presence. What was the question you asked?
Always safe here.
What was the second one?
Queen of Wands.
Self-assured and with regal confidence, she embodies all the qualities a queen should hold, and with her smile garners many an admirer.
Clearly about me.
Oh wow. Pentacles, 2. If this path before you seems unused, that does not mean that you are the first to venture here. Be open to all around you, for when you arrive at your journey's end, the experience shall be that more rewarding.
More goosebumps, Rachel.
I think I'm just cold now, but yeah.
Yeah, it's very chilly.
And 4 of Cups. My apathy overflows as I lie and wait within the darkness. These centuries have only aided me to focus on events that are but shadows and dust.
Interpretation.
Interpretation. Now, to anyone who is actually a genuine tarot reader and has the skills and qualities, I don't. I apologise if my interpretations are very not true. However, taking off on simplistic terms and just laying off what our explanations were, I would say, based mainly on the first and last card, that we're safe here to an extent that we respect the area we're in. If we don't try and try and burn the place down, which in fairness we probably get stuck and burn alive. I think we're okay as long as we're respectful.
You kicked the windows in.
I'm smashed all
now.
the mirrors.
Not yet, but not now.
Do you
And I
reckon,
was got hit by a car, so...
do you reckon if I asked you to tip over the cannon?
Probably not.
No.
No.
Should we do one more?
Okay.
Who wants to ask a question?
I don't have a question.
Ask it, should we leave or something?
Good one. No, there's Hanged Man, which isn't very good. There's the Devil, it's not very good. There's Death. And that first one. Now, to be fair, they are very
They are particularly.
no, what's that word?
What's that word?
Very
Misunderstood.
kind of
Misconstrued?
misinterpreted.
Misinterpreted?
Misinterpreted will do for now, because I can't verbalize my thoughts very well. One would think if you get the death or you get the devil or you're destined to go be killed by an evil ram, that isn't actually what's going to happen. For example, death doesn't always say that it's going to be someone's dying. It can sometimes be interpreted as a new life coming in, which could be the death of your happiness if it's a child. So it's not always at face value, is my point. Interpretation is a huge part of tarot reading, so it's all down to really what you feel from it yourself. From my understanding, I could be completely wrong. Go for it.
So if there is anyone in here, should we leave now or should we stay? We'll see, yeah. Don't be a devil. We got the dragon, the white feather thing, the cool ass dragon again, and the 6 of Pentacles.
There's your white feather again.
Yeah.
And 2 dragons.
Right, what are they called?
Knight of Wands.
With wings unfurled and the breath of fire, he displays his passion for life, as well as his courage that knows no bounds. The next one.
We have the 8 of Swords.
As if caught in a circle of light, we don't know which step to take. For darkness is all around. I won't let you stumble, but it is your actions alone that can take you forward. So
Should we leave it all?
straight away, in my opinion, that's telling us to decide our own fate. It's not going to encourage us one way or another, but you have to accept your consequences either way.
It did say darkness is all around us.
That's not good.
That means it's inevitable.
It's not over. What's the next one?
King of Wands.
King of Wands. A true monarch of the skies, with a charismatic flair to his queen. Aeronautical?
Aeronautical.
There you go. Non-dyslexic, so.
Type 2.
aeronautical endeavours. He inspires all that look upon him. And the last one.
It is the Six of Pentacles.
We had that before.
Yeah.
I've been asking the same question for centuries, and now it is your turn. So if I were to take this aged coin, toss it into the air and catch it, would you be able to give me the correct answer? You have the power to make a difference.
So put 2 of them aside.
Again, that those specific cards would encourage me to say that it's telling us to make our own decision on that matter, whether we stay and continue with the readings, or if we want to try and go somewhere else and just sort of respect whatever kind of repercussions come from that kind of thing.
Should I stay or should I go?
How did the cupboard fall on the door?
What cupboard?
It was blocked, but in the next room, so the fucking the whole
Oh
room.
yeah, we tried to get into the other room and the door was sort of blocked up
The
by
wind
a cupboard.
goes up down.
Yeah, we were thinking it might have been the wind, but the cupboard is positioned at a point where the wind can't actually get at it. So it's curiosity to see how that
Lock the door
happens.
and you can't get out.
Maybe we're not meant to do that now.
Ouija board to the room. That's where the
We're not
monster
good.
spells. Huh?
We could, but
That's where the monster spells, no?
might be the haunted room. What's your feet from?
1, 2.
Oh no, it fell on the floor and no one was touching it. Oh my
What does this mean?
Oh my god!
It was sitting this way, though. It was. Yeah, no, just think, look at the carpet. Where the square is supposed to move. The carpet was
It did
square.
move. Because we got through that door.
No, we didn't, because it was sitting.
No, that's what I'm saying. You opened the door and then it came backwards.
Yeah, it
How
stopped.
could it have done that?
I had to push the door.
Yeah, we had to push the door to come in, right? So the wardrobe was in front of it. Perfectly understandable if it was sitting there and fell over. Doesn't really make sense because the wind's not blowing in here, but we'll dispute that for a minute. Now, we opened the door to come in. We've just opened it there now and the door couldn't close. I don't know.
Surely we would have.
Maybe there's some science to back that up.
There's like a indentation in the carpet where it was. You can see the square where it was.
And want to know, was there any particular reason why we shouldn't go into this room? Or is there a reason we shouldn't be in this room? Cover that. These are sticky. And 3 of wands. Back in the place. They'll know we were here now.
You said we'd respect the place.
Okay, Knave of Swords. So I'm here to help you face your challenge. Do you not know that? When all around seems dark and no hope is left in sight, at that moment I shall take your hand and make you believe. And it sounds ominous. The dragon yields to the guidance of the woman, thus displaying the inner composure of heart. For herself, she often seeks wisdom, of self-discipline, and opportunity to progress along the path of personal evaluation. These ones suck. 9 of Swords.
Maybe this is all the responses we're gonna get.
I think so. You are laid awake at time when it seems the whole world is asleep, and yet the never-ending questions and doubts refuse to slumber your desire. Call on me and I shall soothe your furrowed brow. And 3 of Wands. From the tallest peak, the dragon surveys the world below. He is free of the borders and the restrictions that hold you and I. He takes to the air and in quest to seek out new horizons. I think that's all the questions we're getting because that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I don't even really know a vague interpretation of it. I think if we were communicating with any kind of otherworldly being, it has quieted down.
It has gotten bored of us.
It has. So I think that is it for our ghostly activities. We didn't get any of the responses we wanted. We got a little bit through the cards, had a couple of chilly moments, that was it.
Carved in there, hell. Help.
Where is seeing this?
Look, come round.
Oh, yeah, it does.
So look what we've just discovered, Rachel.
It says help.
Alright.
Doesn't matter, look.
That's just head. And then claw marks. I'm pretty sure that was done with the glass.
That says help.
Yeah, people someone with fucking glass.
Why help?
As much sense as everyone else.
I think that's the most hilarious thing is you're recording this, but I'm editing it.
Oh, come on. We all get our embarrassing clients.
You gave me a hand over the last time.
Yeah, but it's easier this time. You just jump. Yeah, you just jump.
From
Just over it, where you're standing. Just jump. You'll be fine.
I'm not adventure, ladies and gentlemen.
Born warrior, this is. Just jump. Turn around and jump.
What if I fall?
You won't fall.
You say that.
You won't. You'll be fine.
Just do it. Ah!
Yeah!
Supporting Nike there. Just do it.